coming to you from Physical of Edwardsville. And in this month's talk, blog, whatever they're calling it now, we're going to talk about some more core stability. Core seems to be the buzzword of this year or the past couple of years. But just as a reminder, core or trunk is everything basically below your armpits and right to your hips, right where your pelvis starts. That part of the body is designed to be stable. It is meant not to be doing the lifting through it. It's meant not to be excessively moving through it. That's what the shoulders and the hips are for. That's why they've got so much motion, and that's why they've got the muscles that they have. Core muscles or trunk muscles are endurance muscles. They need to be trained accordingly. So what I want to talk about now, being a little bit more specific with that, is one person calls it anti-rotation muscles, which just means fighting rotation through your trunk when you do specific activities, like vacuuming. A lot of people come in here with back pain, and one of the activities that they do is say, it hurts when I vacuum. Well, what they're doing is they're rotating to their lower back as they move that vacuum. Somebody else says, when I open the car door, reach for a car door. Well, they're rotating through their spine instead of rotating through their hips. So one way to train that is to train the muscles that help fight rotation. And with the other 3 videos we're going to do this month, I'm going to give you some specific exercises. But you need to be able to strengthen the body, and one way of doing that to train those muscles that do resist rotation is doing things with a weight in one hand. So walking carrying a weight, either at your side, holding it at your shoulders, holding it overhead, rowing with one hand to stabilize, rowing on one foot, okay? Using stability balls and walking out with those in a core or in a plank position for keeping yourself stable. So there's a lot of exercises that you can do, but primarily they're going to break down to, instead of doing it with 2 hands, do it with one. Practice carrying a weight in one hand. We're going to show you how you can do a bench press just using one arm and stabilizing the other side. So something to keep in mind when we're talking about rotation. And just a little quick reminder, if you made a line where your zipper is, so right over your pelvis, a second line right at your lower trunk, so in front of your low back, when you rotate, you should rotate through your hips, meaning these 2 lines do not come apart. They stay stacked on each other. That means you're rotating through your hips. If you move your trunk too fast or your pelvis too fast, the lines separate. Now you put stress into your lower back. That's what we're trying to avoid. So with exercises, you want to do some stability exercises. That's also going to help you fight rotation. We'll show you some exercises the rest of the month then. If you have further questions, contact us at Physical of Edwardsville.